Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Makita Jackson, and I want to say thank you for subscribing. For those that have subscribed so far, it means so much to me. I wanted to talk about my weight loss journey and why I decided to start this journey in the first place. And I'm excited to share it with you, and I'm hoping that I will be able to inspire you or motivate you if you are also starting this journey. Along the way, I hope that you will see what I'm doing and that it will also be a motivation force for you to get up and just start this journey as well. So just a little disclaimer, I just want to say that I am not a nutritionist, I am not a personal trainer, or I am not an expert when it comes to weight loss. I'm just here to share what I'm doing, what I've done so far, and hope that it will also motivate you to start this journey. I want to talk a little bit about my history, how I started, how my weight started, or how did I gain the weight, and then, to where I am today. And in this video, I will also share 5 tips that motivated me to start this journey, and hopefully it will also be beneficial to you. Let's say when I was young, I was never really a chubby person. We had food at home, I ate, but I was just always skinny. I was skinny to the point where kids used to make fun of me. Kids can be mean, yeah. They made fun of me when I was, I want to say, elementary school, all the way to like almost high school. Yeah, I've always had like the stares, like, oh my gosh, this girl is so skinny, she's so small. But anyways, I didn't care. That's just how I was. And back home is Central Africa, Cameroon. That's originally where I was born and raised before we came to the US. So, and then once in the US, I maintained my weight. I just wasn't too skinny, I wasn't too small. I was just average. I think throughout my high school, I want to say I was probably around 135 to 150. I think by the time I graduated high school, I was around 150. Then I went to college, and of course college, I gained like 10 pounds. My first year in college, I was just eating a lot of junk, just not caring about what I ate. Then college went through, and then I just kept on gaining the weight until I got pregnant. Then the weight, I gained weight, but I don't think it was that bad. Then in 2019, I had my last born, my son, and I ended up, I think I took 215 pounds. With keto, I lost about 35 pounds in 3 months. But and then the wedding, we started to get closer to the wedding. Then I started to get stressed with the wedding. I am an emotional eater, so I eat when I'm stressed, I eat when I'm happy, I eat just for anything. Okay, so the stress of the wedding came, so I started to like cheat on the weekend, cheat in one day, and then have one cheat meal and in there, and yeah, then I just fell off. I fell off the whole keto journey thing. The weight started getting back. I actually doubled the weight that I lost. So mind you, I was at 215, and then I want to say by like 2022, I was already at 245, which is the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life. And I felt horrible. I felt bad. And one thing I forgot to mention, I ended up being on high blood pressure medication after having my son in 2019. So it was horrible. I felt heavy, I felt tired. And then of course, 2020, COVID came along, and I had just started my small business because I also do event planning on the side. I opened my luxury picnic business. And so the stress of that, and just me being out there, just buying junk food, buying fast food while I'm working. So all of that, getting Starbucks coffees and lattes and cakes and croissants. Yeah, I was eating all of that. So my weight just went up the roof. But in 2023, towards the end of 2022, I told myself, hey, I cannot continue to be this way. Even just going up the steps in my house, I was just out of breath. And I said, no, I cannot do this. So I even tried to do like the VSG, route, and I said, you know what, no, let me just try to lose weight in a natural way. So yeah, so this is a little bit of a history as to how it started and how I got to here. The 5 tips that I did mention I was going to share, or the reason or the motivators that made me decide to actually lose weight. The first one is just my overall health. I just noticed how tired I was getting, how I was not having any energy. I was always sleeping, just laying in bed. Okay, I did everything in bed, just laying. Also, just the fact that I was on blood pressure medication. Even my doctor told me I'm almost pre-diabetic. If I continue that route, I'm probably gonna have diabetes. So my blood sugar was pretty high, and I just didn't want any of that. So that was definitely one of the reason, or the most important reason, why I really wanted to lose this weight. The second one, that I had to decide, I had to think this way. I had to think that, you know what, you starting this, don't try to make big goals. Just start small. Just start small. I said, hey, I'm just going to do it, take it one step at a time. And I know, like, at some point I was like, no, I'm going to do this challenge and lose 20 pounds in like a month or whatever. I said, you know what, let me not do that. I think I'm giving myself the whole of 2023 to really just do this journey. You know, it took me years to get the weight back. It's not, so I'm not going to lose the weight so fast. So I'm giving my time. I'm learning how to eat better. I'm learning how to exercise. I'm learning how to do exercise even correctly, because I think I didn't even know how to exercise. I used to go to the gym. I had a whole gym membership and I would not even go, or I will go there. I don't know what machine works with what, how exactly am I supposed to do things. So, and that's one of the reasons why I even got a personal trainer, because going to the gym was really, I would go there and just ready to turn back around, because I saw other people working and, you know, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Or when I went to the gym, I just like dancing. I wanted to do the Zumba classes, just things that were easier, and then left. So this time, one thing that I did different is to get a personal trainer. Yes, it's pricey, but I just feel like I need that person that can guide me, especially when it comes to exercising. And my trainer also actually helped me with what I'm supposed to eat with my nutrition. Do I follow it all the way? I need to do better. But yeah, but at least I have that support. So the third thing, talking about support, is definitely creating support. And I think that's where I mentioned bringing a personal trainer in. He's definitely one of my biggest support. He screams at me. He tells me what to do when I'm ready to give up. So I think I needed that. So if you're able to afford to get a personal trainer, I would suggest that you do. If not, YouTube is there. I think at some point I will just turn on YouTube videos and just watch people working out. As I mentioned, I like dancing. I would dance sometimes with the kids because they want to join in. So they would dance with me. But it just wasn't enough for me. But if you're not able to pay a personal trainer, definitely look online for exercises. You can find millions of exercises online nowadays. You can go for walks and things like that. But definitely, I think having that support system is a good thing. I actually had a friend of mine that started her YouTube channel, weight loss, but she's using the Stairmaster. I don't know, the girl is a beast. She can spend like 30-45 minutes on a Stairmaster. I can barely do 10 minutes on the Stairmaster. So big ups to her. Her channel is Fit by Lena. I'll put it on my description. Definitely go watch her. She's good. So she's one person that really pushed me, and she's a great support. So I love her for that. Also, my family, my husband, everybody, you know, is on board and are really supporting. And the fact that I'm posting what I'm doing either on Instagram, TikTok, and now YouTube. Fiance Dan decided that we should get married also the same year in 2019. Ask me why, I don't know. So right after having my baby, the same year, we also decided that we're gonna get married that September. And we were having a beach wedding, mind you. So I guess the fact that we were having a beach wedding and just having a wedding, I wanted to look sexy. I wanted to look good. I knew I had gained weight, so I wanted to lose some of the weight that I had. So I just started to make some research. But you know, in the past I have done some diets, low carbs, whatever, but it just never worked for me, and I hated exercising. So I did keto without exercising. I think I only walked, if I'm not wrong. I did mostly walking, really, like, motivating me and pushing me, and just having that positive support around you is definitely a good thing. The 4 tips would be emphasizing progress over perfection. I had to understand that, you know, anything that I was doing, whether it was small or big or small right now, anyways, I should be proud of myself. I should be proud of what I'm doing. I should be celebrating any little things. Just the fact that I'm even going to the gym and I'm pushing myself so hard, and started the process of losing weight, of weight loss, for me is worth celebrating. So anytime I'm able to go and keep up to my appointments with my personal trainer, I'm happy. To me, it's a success. Every time that I'm able to be consistent with the food and choosing healthier meals to eat, just those little things for me, it's worth celebrating. Let's put it that way. So always look at whatever you do as a progress to be celebrated, or anything you are doing to work towards your goal, which is whatever goal that you have in life anyways, should be celebrated, especially when you were not doing it in the past and you decided to do it now. You should always be happy for doing what you are doing, and especially if it's beneficial to your health. So at this moment, I just want to focus on my progress, whether it's small, whether it's big. I'm just focusing on that and just making sure that I'm happy with the end result. And I'll be happier once I'm able to lose this weight. And my goal, really, I would love to lose 50 pounds in 2023. If I could do that, I would be happy. And then the 5th one is going to be just to find something that you enjoy, an exercise that you enjoy. To me, I love dancing. If I'm able to dance every day and lose weight, I would probably prefer to do that. But definitely find something that you enjoy doing, whether it's walking, whether it's dancing, whether it's swimming. I also enjoy swimming, but I haven't got into finding a place where I can go swim. But I know that's definitely something I also love. If I'm able to incorporate swimming, I will definitely jump into swimming as well. But definitely, you have to realize that exercise doesn't have to be boring. I think we can make it fun. And I think that's one of the things that I hated about exercising, is that for me, it was boring. It was hard. I didn't like feeling pain. So just choosing something that you enjoy and turn it into an exercise, go for that. So I want to say, at the end of everything, the most important thing that I realized, and that I think I struggle still till now, and I really want to get better at it, is consistency. Weight loss comes with consistency. If you are not consistent, you're not going to see the result. And I think sometimes we tend to be discouraged when we don't see the weight coming off. And one of the things that I used to do, I think even when I was doing keto, was to eat. I wanted to see if whatever I ate spiked my insulin. I wanted to know if it kept me off of ketosis. I mean, I was obsessed, okay? But I think now I'm really not trying to be, I don't even get on the scale like that. I say I'm not going to do it to myself. It was painful because as soon as I said that I gained the weight, I would feel discouraged. So no, I'm not doing it this time. But I'm just trying to be consistent with my workouts, consistent with the food that I eat. I know sometimes I don't always make the right choices, but I'm trying to get right back I just try to go back and remember that, hey, this is what you said you were going to do. Get back to it. So I really try to be consistent just by going to the gym and working out 3 times a week. Yeah, that already for me is a consistency. Since I started, I want to say almost a month ago, I go consistently. Okay, be consistent with with the food that you eat. If it's low carb diet that you're doing, be consistent with that. Whether it's the keto diet, even be consistent with that. Okay, so consistency and patience is definitely something, because patience is key. Yeah, because sometimes we want to see the result, we want things happening so fast, but weight loss don't happen that fast, because it took years to get to where you are. So it's going to take a while for you to lose all that weight. And that's why I have to keep putting, that's why I put in my mind to remind me while I'm doing this process. And I think another lesson that I've learned while doing this is definitely my mindset. I had to change my mindset. I had to think on how I could be healthier. I have to learn better habits, even when I do go out to eat with friends or whatever, instead of taking this, what I used to like, whether it's a mac and cheese or, I don't know, a pizza. I just try to develop better habits, better eating habits, better, just becoming a better version of myself, okay? But making better choices, okay? So yeah, so that was really a quick overview of my weight loss journey so far, and I will be sharing more tips, more tricks, things that are working, things that are not working, my progress, how much I've lost so far, and things like that. And also start yours, start your journey, and I will just give you more updates as I go in my progress. And I want to say thank you for watching my channel, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.